Hello, welcome to the second tutorial from the series Arduino in Robotics. In this tutorial, I will show you how to measure distance with Sonar. We will need an Arduino board, of course, power cable, and ultrasonic rangefinder called Sonar. I have a model SRF08 here. We will also need two 1Ka resistors. 1Ka means a resistance of 1.8 kiloohms. Further, it will be nice to have a breadboard and LCD display, where it will be able to show distance in selected unit. I have here whole LCD Keypad Shield, which has not only LCD display, but a few buttons too. It's great extension for Arduino board. Do you have everything? Let's assemble it together. I'm going to start with LCD Keypad Shield. It has a lot of pins. Connect them all into Arduino board to be as close to power connector as is possible. Now I'm going to connect Sonar to a breadboard. At first, let's look at the diagram. The Sonar board SRF08 has 5 pins, but only 4 of them are useful. First pin is marked with letter G. It means ground. Second pin is useless. Third and fourth pins are for communication. It means sending data from the Sonar to Arduino. And last fifth pin is power supply with 5 volts. I'm going to connect cables to pins. The first pin, ground, is marked with letter G as was mentioned. The second pin will be without cable. Then 2 pins for communication and last 1 pin for power supply. Let's carefully connect 4 cables to the right pins on Arduino board. Communication is realized through I2C bus. We need to find pins called SDA and SCL on our Arduino board and to connect the third pin of the Sonar to SCL and the fourth pin of the Sonar to SDA. Now I need to connect power supply and ground. I have covered ground and power pin with my LCD Keypad Shield. But never mind, I will use power pin and ground pin from the ICSP pins on LCD Keypad Shield. Power pin and ground pin. And the last step for assembling. There are only 2 resistors left to connect. We will connect them between power and SDA and between power and SCL. That's all. We have put together the whole distance meter. Now I will connect Arduino board to PC and start Arduino IDE. If you don't know how to set up connection between Arduino board and PC, watch previous episode of Serial. As you can see, I have prepared code. You can find it in description of this video. Part of code, exactly the communication via I2C bus, is taken from official Android website. I will try to easily explain what the code does. I could divide the whole code into 4 smaller parts. Include the libraries, create the LCD structure, set up all components, repeatedly tell the sonar to measure the distance in the required units, receive measured distance from sonar and print distance to the LCD. Now, gradually, to the individual parts. The libraries including is pretty clear. We are only telling what libraries we will need in our program. Then, I am creating the interface to the LCD screen. During its creation, I will set the pin numbers. Pin RS is reset pin. Pin EN is enable pin. And 4 more pins are for data communication. In the setup function, I will set up serial communication. It is communication between Arduino and PC. Then wire communication. It is communication between Arduino and Sonar via I2C bus. And I will initialize the interface to the LCD screen and specify the dimensions, wide and high, of the display. The loop function repeats the measurement and displaying the measurement result on the LCD display. In the first step, the transmission to device 112 begin. Device number 112 is just our sonar. We tell the sonar to start measuring distance in centimeters and then we end transmission. In step 2, we have to be waiting at least 65 milliseconds for the measurement to be completed. In step 3, the transmission takes place again, in which we tell the sonar where the result is stored. In step 4, the sonar is requested for sending the measured distance to Arduino. In step 5, we checked if 2 bytes was received. And if yes, we take the measured distance from these 2 bytes and send it to computer via serial line and show it on LCD display. Finally, we just wait 500 milliseconds for the user to read the distance, and then the cycle can start again. Click Upload Project, and that's all. Ready to test? The measuring range is given by the manufacturer from 3 centimeters to 6 meters. I will test the sonar in the range from 10 to 110 centimeters. Here is the sonar pointing up on the floor. In the lower right corner of the video, you can see the sonar output on the LCD screen when an obstacle is moving. Pretty cool, isn't it? That's all for today's episode. I look forward to the next episode, where we will be working with an inertial measurement unit.